Trump right now, all eyes are on Trump. I give it to him as a man of talk and do, or do and talk.
Oh, he does before talking.
He does before talking, because he has come out to say certain things, that he will do certain things, and he has achieved it.
This is Souq business landscape. Trump was at Davos yesterday and he announced a framework for Greenland Arctic deal. That particular Greenland issue has brought issues between the US, led by Trump, and Europe and NATO. Now, the US president announced at the World Economic Forum in Davos that he and NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte agreed on a framework of a future deal covering Greenland and the wider Arctic region. Trump said the understanding led to him to cancel threatened tariff on 8 European allies that had been set to take effect from February 1st, easing the transatlantic dispute. Now, for those that are also wondering and are not in the know, people were speculating that Trump might likely include a military standoff to get what he was looking for, that's Greenland. But yesterday he came and said directly that is off the table. There is no means that he's going to involve the military in any way for Greenland. It's a negotiation. And for the tariff, they are going to talk about it. 2 days ago, the international market all over, down to the crypto market, had a major dip, all because of people not being sure where this story was going to. Now, let's talk Greenland before we leave the table. Do you see that as a possibility? Do you think America will get Greenland? Do you think Denmark will surrender, sell, or just hands off?
Well, I've always said to people, you must understand the nature of the President of America. He's a hard negotiator.
He has 3 years.
And most of the time he gets what he wants, whether by hook or crook. And I think Europe should sit down to actually negotiate with Donald Trump.
Negotiate for or negotiate against?
Yeah, but I don't think it's desperate in having Greenland. It's just understand that, look, the value that is in there is the win-win environment that, of course, the Americans think that is possible. So I don't think that Donald Trump is really crazy about taking over territories, but he just wants a situation where, at the end of the day, everybody is a beneficiary, and especially America. So these are the conversations. So we get to dialogue. And it's even fine that the theme for this year Davos conference is returning to the path of dialogue, in the spirit of dialogue, that nations should be able to sit down around the table and work things out. So we don't need to resort to either geopolitical tensions around things that can be talked over a teacup or a coffee cup. So these are, for me, what is necessary. He has what he wants. He has a mind, and he has made it very clear. And I think it is a turn for Denmark and Europe to sit down around the table and say, look, this is what we feel we can do. We're friends. We can sort this thing out. And then rather than fight, then, of course, we can drink and then celebrate, and everybody win at the end of the day.
Okay, expensive cup of coffees or cup of teas, as you call it. Now, over the last 7 days, when the issue of Greenland kept popping up, and different analysts were dropping their rhetorics and all that, the market was taking a hit. But after his statement yesterday and knocking off all means of any military intervention or anything, gradually the market started rebounding from yesterday night down to this particular morning. To what extent do you think that markets, as it concerns us here now in Africa, because whatever happens to the market there also affects us a bit, to what extent do you think that we should be taking advantage of what is happening in Davos?
We should be taking advantage of it, because Trump right now, all eyes are on Trump. I give it to him as a man of talk and do, or do and talk.
He does before talking.
He does before talking, because he has come out to say certain things, that he will do certain things, and he has achieved it. But Trump sometimes, he could be very unpredictable with his ways, but I still think he has very powerful think tanks with him who are constantly advising, even though sometimes it goes overboard. Now, if you look at this Greenland issue, it didn't start today. Shortly after buying Alaska, around 1867, they offered to acquire Greenland. Around the 1900s and 1946, even after the Cold War and all that, down to 2019, and now it has been up that Greenland has been up on their radar for quite a long time. And so maybe it's Trump that would eventually see that deal through. So the question now is Denmark willing to let go? What is Denmark holding on to? And what leverage? Since he has said no military, all well and good, but I still don't trust Trump to an extent.
Okay.
Yeah, the cost of military is expensive, and that's what it is. So,
But he used it on Venezuela.
in the arena of politics, it's all about interest. And I think people must understand there's no morality in politics. Interest is what is critical. So when nations have interest, they go out, negotiate it. Today, you talk about business mergers. People start up a business and then somebody comes to buy the business and make it more profitable. So all of what these are opportunities, all of them are also way out that are negotiable. But understand this, Donald Trump is a businessman. He wants to run state like business. He wants state to be profitable. He wants peace, actually, but peace not at all costs. So he wants peace on your own terms. And I think those are the things that he's running after. That anything that will be, his campaign is clear, it's MAGA. Make America great again. So it is the interest of America that is, for him, the most pivotal. And once that interest is threatened, then Trump doesn't mind to use the sledgehammer to kill his
fly.